So recording is on and we're all here. It's another wonderful day. So yeah, let me move back to the mat.
Very.
So my left hip is feeling a little bit better, so I'm going to move into my cross-legged seat. For a long time, this left hip was kind of giving me some fits, not terrible, but a little bit. And so I can feel good coming back to the cross-legged seat, but now I'm feeling that without being in that cross-legged seat, my hips are tighter than they used to be. So now I got to just kind of breathe and release the hips when I'm in my cross-legged seat. Okay, so everyone just kind of bring the head over the shoulders and the shoulders over the hips. And let's all take a deep breath in. And then open the mouth and let it go. And another deep breath. And sigh it out. Good. Just rest the hands wherever they're comfortable. Notice the floor. Just notice the floor. Feel the floor under you. Just allow the weight of the body to settle into the floor. And then bring the awareness to the breath without changing the breath. Soften the face. And the jaw's released. Eyes are closed or at soft focus. And now consciously bring the breath, the inhale, into the belly. So breathing into the lower part of the lungs, you feel the belly expand and contract. Now deepen the breath, bringing the inhale to the belly and the middle chest and into the upper chest. And exhaling through the nose. And that ocean breath as you exhale. Staying soft through the face and the shoulders. Releasing the hips. Sometimes you take your awareness to some part of the body or something you're doing, and the next thing you know, your shoulders are tight again and your jaw is locked. So, you just keep going back and forth, the breath to the body. Nice, deep, smooth inhales and exhales. And one more deep inhale. And open the mouth and let it go. Yeah, gently open the eyes. Do some little movements here. You can move the head, the neck. Be gentle. Just starting out. Good, all right. So bring the shoulders up toward the ears and hold them up there. Just scrunch them up. Yeah. And now take the shoulders, the points of the shoulders back and down. And release. And now bring the shoulders up toward the ears. Draw them up. And then take the points of the shoulders back and down. And one more time, lift the shoulders and just hold them up there. And then bring the points back and the shoulder blades come together and down. And now just hold, press the heart up toward the top of the mat. Not so much the belly, but the chest toward the top of the mat. Breathing, I hope. And release. Good. And now just do some movements with the shoulders. And you can tie in movements with the head and the neck. So there's no pain in yoga. You can rest when you want. You don't have to do any of the stuff I'm doing here. Everything is good. So bring the hands out to the side with the fingertips down on the floor. Lift up tall. Let the shoulders drop down and back. And then turn the palms to the ceiling. And as you inhale, the hands lift up. Exhale. Bring the hands wide and down. And this time we're going to take, as we inhale, we'll bring the hands out in front. So bring the hands out in front, inhaling. And then turn the palms toward the front of the mat. Press out through the heels of the hands as the hands come down. One more time, palms first face in as you inhale, and the hands lift. Gaze drifts upward. And now turn the palms out and exhale the hands down. Let's do that one more time. Turning the palms up, inhale, the hands lift. And exhale, they lower. And now out in front with the palms facing in, inhale, the hands lift. Turn the palms to the front, pressing through the heels of the hands, exhale the hands down. Palms face in, inhale the hands out in front and up. And the palms turn out and exhale and move. Good. Bring the arms in, move the shoulders. Bring the right hand out in front, reaching forward. Stay tall, draw that arm back into the shoulder, and as you inhale, the hand lifts up toward the ceiling. Reaching the fingers are spread. Turn the palm toward the front and then draw the arm and the hand back and up. Oh, yeah. Be nice to the neck here. Keep the neck relaxed. Hard to do if you're gazing back toward that extended hand. And then the hand comes up to the ceiling. Bring the left hand out, slide it out. Pressing down through the right sits bone, reaching up and out through the right arm. And bring the right hand back to the ceiling. Ah, good. Exhale and release. Move that right shoulder, move that right arm. You can roll the wrist. You can open and close the fingers. Good, all right. And extend the left arm. Staying tall. Inhale, that hand comes up to the ceiling. Turn the palm to the front and reach back and up. And the hand back to the ceiling. Bring the right hand out, slide it out. Looking to the right. Ah, yes. And bring the left hand back to the ceiling, reach it up, and exhale and release. And then move the left arm, the left shoulder, move the head. Ah, good. With the hands on the knees, just gently round back, let the chin drop down toward the chest. Release the shoulder. And on your inhale, lift up, lift the gaze to the ceiling, press the chest forward, draw the shoulders back. Bring the elbows in. And exhaling, rounding back. Inhaling, lifting up, gaze lifts, elbows come in, heart opens, exhaling, rounding back. Still that Ujjayi, that audible breath. Inhaling, lifting up, exhaling, rounding. And now just hang out here. Let the arms relax, resting the hands on the knees. Chin just kind of drops down toward the chest without closing off the throat. And inhaling, come back up to that upright seat. Ah, yes. Bring the arms wide and bring the right arm across, and the left hand comes under to the right shoulder. And draw that arm in toward the chest. Inhaling, come wide with the arms, reaching. Again, strong through the arms. And now bring the left arm across and the right hand under to the left shoulder. And inhaling, take the arms wide, reaching. Turn the palms up toward the ceiling and press the pinky fingers up. Strong through the arms. Move the head so the neck stays relaxed. And now take the palms toward the top of the mat and down toward the floor. Let the arms come down toward the floor and turn the palms toward the back of the mat. Stay tall here, pressing the thumbs back. See if you can turn those palms up toward the ceiling. Oh boy. Yeah, one more breath. Good. Turn the palms back down toward the floor and bring the hands in. And now just kind of shake out your hands and ragdoll the hands. Yeah, bring the hands out in front with the palms facing down toward the floor. Point the left fingers up toward the ceiling and bring the right hand to the fingers. Gently draw those left fingers back toward the left shoulder. Working on flexibility in the wrist. Good. Release that side and now point the right fingers toward the ceiling and draw the right fingers back toward the left shoulder. Oh, back toward the right shoulder. Some days right and left get twisted. And then release. Good. Turn the palms, bring the elbows in toward the body and turn the palms up toward the ceiling. Take the index finger to the thumb, or the thumb to the index finger, depending on how you do that. And now to the middle finger. Thumbs to middle fingers, thumbs to ring fingers, and thumbs to pinky fingers, and back to ring fingers, and back to middle fingers, thumbs to index fingers, really pressing out through those other fingers, and release. Shake out your hands again. Bring the hands out in front, palms face in, interlace the fingers, and press the palms out toward the top of the mat. Yeah. Arms are strong and straight. There's a little rounding in the upper shoulders here, so press the hands forward. Now draw the shoulders back and let the hands lift up as you inhale. Exhaling. Chin toward the chest, arms parallel to the floor. Inhaling, the hands lift. Exhale. And inhale. Hands to the ceiling. Just take a breath up here as you press the palms up toward the ceiling. Let the gaze drift straight ahead. Draw the arms back by the ears. Ah, yes. Good. Exhaling round. Pressing forward. And now turn the hands around. And once again, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Good. And ragdoll the hands. Good. All right. So let's do some circles. Take the heart toward the top of the mat and then bring the body out to the right and round back, chin toward the chest, and then move the body to the left. Coming forward, draw the shoulders back, gaze lifts, exhaling to the right and back, and inhaling to the left and up. And just circles, little circles or big circles, whatever works for you today. One more in this direction. And go the other way, to the right and up, the left and back. Okay, and one more circle. And again, once you're toward the back, the arms are kind of straight, but not tight. And the chin just drops gently toward the chest. Release the shoulders, release the hips. And inhaling, come back up to that upright seat. Bring the hands behind the hips and just bringing the body back onto those hands. Fingers point to the top of the mat. Let the gaze lift up toward the ceiling. And now gently press into the mat and press the heart up toward the ceiling. And if you choose, you can lift the hips. And bring the hips down, coming back to that upright seat. Right. So take the heart toward the right knee in that direction, and then get long through the spine and inhale and fold over that right leg. Inhaling, coming up. And now that same fold over the left leg. And inhaling, come back up. Bring the right, let's do it the other way. Bring the left hand across to the outside of the right leg. Lift up tall. Staying in the center of the mat, the right hand behind, and spiral into a twist to the right. Head is the last to turn. Inhaling, come center. Bring the right hand across and spiral to the left. Inhaling, back to center. One more time, let's go to the right, extending the right arm behind. The shoulder soft. Inhaling to the center. And now that extended twist to the left. Inhaling back to center. So let's all come down onto our backs. And I know you folks like this stuff. So take a block and a strap with you. Not sure if we'll use the block, but we'll use the strap for sure. So just extend the legs, turn the palms up, toes out, and just take 2 deep breaths here, releasing into the mat. Again, feel the floor, feel the mat. Yeah, good. Bring the right knee into the chest. Flex the left foot, strong through the heel of the left foot, drawing the right knee in and circle the right toes. Go both directions. And then take the knee a little bit up and to the right, toward the right shoulder. Still squeezing, drawing it in. And then release or ease that knee. And with the left hand to the outside of the right knee, the bent knee, just take that knee across the left thigh. Roll onto the left hip, extend the right arm. Let the gaze go to the right as you draw that
right knee toward the left shoulder. You can release the left leg and release the hips here. And bring the right knee back up to the ceiling. Extend the right leg straight up. Yeah. So now both legs are active, pressing out through the heels. The right leg is lifted. Moving to sensation. And now gently, without using the hands, just draw that right leg, the right foot back toward or over your face. So you're trying to get it back where you're looking straight up at the toes. And no, I'm not there, so don't worry about it if you're not either. Keep breathing. Good. Now slowly lower that right leg down toward the floor and point the toes and lift it back up. And flex the foot lower. And point and lift. And flex that foot, lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Oh, goodness, all right. Toes out, palms up. You can wiggle here. Wiggle like a worm. Ah, good. Again, feeling the floor. All those places in the body are in contact with the earth. There's the sensations in the right hip and the right leg. We'll bring the left knee into the chest. Active through the right leg, drawing that knee in and circling the left toes. Now bring that knee over and up toward the left shoulder. Nice, long, deep breathing. And the knee toward the ceiling with the right hand. Let that knee come across the right leg, coming onto the right hip. Gaze gently to the left. Left arm extends. And then draw that left knee toward the right shoulder. Release the hips. And bring the left knee back to the ceiling. Shoot that left foot straight up. Now activate both legs. Pressing up through the heel, pressing away or toward the top of the mat with the right leg. And just gently keeping the hip bones on the mat, bring that left foot back. Oh, my goodness. Strong through that leg. And slowly lower the left leg down. Point the toes and lift the leg back up. Take it toward the back of the mat. Flex the foot. Lower. Point the toes. Again, drawing it back toward the face. And flex the foot and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Toes out, palms up. Good. All right. Bring the right knee into the chest and go ahead and put the strap on the right foot. So we'll do this a little differently. On the heel or on the front of the foot. And the right foot up to the ceiling, the strap in both hands. Gently drawing that right leg back toward the back of the mat. Put the bend in the knee. And then ease the foot forward, take the strap in the right hand, let the right leg fall out to the right. Working to keep the hip bones down, turning the gaze to the left. Outer rotate the right leg. So point those toes toward the back of the mat. And bring the right leg back up to the ceiling. Take the strap to the left hand and let the foot fall over to the left. Coming onto the left hip. Inner rotate that right leg. Toes pointing down toward the floor. And again, we work to release the hips. And the right leg back to the ceiling. One more time, drawing that foot toward the back of the mat. Ease the strap, bend the right knee, and we're coming into half happy baby, right? And if your arms aren't long enough to reach up there to the outside edge of the right foot, that right hand won't get there, then that's what the strap is for. Okay, release the strap from the foot. Take the foot back up to the ceiling. Strong. And now slowly lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And once again, take that breath. Just release. Let it all go. And bring the left knee into the chest, put the strap on the left foot. Straight up to the ceiling. And gently draw that leg toward the back of the mat. Ease the strap into the left hand, let the leg fall out to the left. Good, outer rotate, extending the right arm, gazing to the right. And now lift the left leg back to the ceiling, take the strap in the right hand, leg to the right, coming onto the right hip. Feel that inner rotation, feel that release in the hips. And bring the left foot back up to the ceiling. Again, gently draw the foot and leg toward the back of the mat. Bend the left knee, reaching up for half happy baby. This is another one where you have to talk to the hips. They'll want to fight you. And release the strap from the foot. Extend the leg to the ceiling. Press up through the heel. And then slowly lower the left leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay. So bring the knees, the feet halfway in. Lift the knees and bring the hands behind the knees, and now gently just rock up and back. Coming back to the shoulder blades, not to the back of the head, just rolling up and back. And the next time you come up, come to balance. And hands still behind the knees, roll back down, back up to balance. One more time, roll back, up to balance. And now you can use whatever you want to do here for your Navasana pose. You can keep the knees bent and just release the hands.
You can bring one foot down, you can extend the legs and the arms, whatever you'd like to do. Good, bring both feet down. Come to cobbler with the soles of the feet together. Heels in tight, close to the hips. And release the shoulders and gently use the elbows to see if you can widen those legs. And breathe. And now slide the feet away, come into butterfly. Or diamond, I call it. And inhaling up. Bring the feet around or come around and then come up into table. We'll move toward, oh goodness gracious. I forgot, but anyway, bring the right knee up toward the right elbow and take that right foot across.
Pigeon.
Pigeon, yeah. Vicki reminded me of what this is. So you bring that right foot a little bit across. The shin is at about a 45-degree angle. Going back there. And just kind of stay here if you choose. Moving to sensation. And then if you'd like, and it's okay, and you don't feel anything in this right knee, and the right thigh is parallel to the edge of the mat, and the right knee feels okay to you, then you can come down into pigeon. And you can come out of pigeon. Pigeon can be pretty intense. You can come out of it anytime you like, of course. And just release. Good. Gently lift up. And bring that left knee in and bring the right knee back beside the left, back into a table. And gently move here. Again, feel the sensations in the right hip and in the right thigh, right leg. And now bring the left knee toward the left elbow. And take the left foot across the mat. Bring the right leg back. And where you find sensation, you can stay right here. Again, checking that left thigh, parallel to the left edge of the mat. No sensation in the left knee. And one thing you can do is you can sort of move the hips down toward that left heel. So you're actually pushing your hips down toward the left heel. Good, and if you want, you can come on down. Good. Gently lifting back up. Bring the right knee in. Bring the left knee back beside the right, back into table. Good, all right. Just move here in table. Take the knees back just a little bit. Come down onto your belly. Excuse me. And come up into Sphinx, bringing the elbows under the shoulders. Fingers are spread, shoulder width, hands are shoulder width, fingers spread wide. And now gently release, lifting the gaze straight ahead. And if you want a little bit more sensation here, you can draw the arms back toward the hips, moving the heart toward the top of the mat. And bring the right arm across the mat under your face, roll onto your right hip, bend the top knee, the left knee, reach back with the left hand, and now get that quad stretch. Gently drawing the left foot toward the left hip. And now release the foot, bring the hand to the inside, and find the big toe with the left hand, and take the left foot to the ceiling. Release the toe, keep the right foot lift, the left foot lifted, strong through the left leg, slowly lower that down. Point the toes and lift, flex and lower, point and lift, flex and lower, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And come back over into your Sphinx. Take a breath here, releasing, lifting the gaze. And bring the left arm across and come onto the left hip. Bend the right knee, quad stretch.
And ease on that. Right hand to the right big toe. Take the right leg up. You can use a strap here if need be. And release, right hand down to the mat. Pressing up through the right heel, slowly lower that leg. Point the toes and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. And flex and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And coming back over in Sphinx. Interlace the fingers. Press the knees into the mat and just lift the hips off them. Pressing down into the mat with the knees. And just breathe here. Let the heart release between the arms so they're not hunched. Keeping the shoulder blades down on the back. And if you choose, you can curl the toes, press back so the knees lift. Two more deep breaths. And the knees come down, the hips come down. Take the elbows wide and bring the right side of the face to the mat. And the left side of the face. We'll do one other thing while we're back down here. Bring the chin to the mat. Bring the arms behind. Interlace the fingers behind. Squeeze the hands together. And now lift the head and the chest. Lift the legs and the feet. And then reach through the knuckles toward the heels of the feet. Point the feet, flex the toes, and take a couple breaths right here. Let the gaze be straight down, don't strain the neck, and breathe. One more deep breath. Exhaling, take the feet and legs down, release the hands, take the arms wide, and the right side of the face to the mat. And the left side of the face. Good. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Gently come up into table. Bring the feet around to the front. Good. All right. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Lift up tall. Release this right knee toward the floor as you breathe. Flex the left foot. And then fold between knees or over the straight leg. And inhaling, come up and lift the right knee toward the ceiling. Leave the foot in the center of the mat or cross the right foot over to the outside of the left leg. Point the toes toward the top of the mat and extend the left arm, left elbow, hooks the right knee, twisting to your right. And coming back to center, release. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Get tall. Exhale, release the left knee toward the floor. And exhale and fold. Inhaling, come up. Left knee toward the ceiling. Cross the foot over if you choose. Extending the right arm. And that twist to the left. Stay tall here. And coming back to center, release that left foot, bend the knees, come down to your back. Ah, good, all right. Bring both knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. Draw circles with the knees. Bring the feet down to the floor, the arms wide, let the knees fall right. Take the gaze to the left. Knees to the ceiling, knees left, gaze right. Knees back to the ceiling. Extend the legs long, leaving the arms behind. And as you inhale, stretch everything really long, deep. Inhale as you reach. Exhaling to Savasana. Find the floor again. Just let the weight of the body settle into the floor. Wiggle the toes, the fingers, and the knees. Stretch if you'd like. And then coming up gently as you like. Good, all right. So namaste. Glad you practiced with me today. I'm gonna stop the recording.